Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me tonight. Sorry, getting situated here. To be honest, I really don't have much planned. I'm hoping that people jump on here and start asking me questions. But if you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on the latest and greatest unemployment updates. I will do my best to share any updates that come about as far as unemployment. Now, I am in the state of Pennsylvania, but the beauty of it is most states kind of follow the same rules. Some states are a little different, but for the most part, follow the same rules. So yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe so you can stay up to date. Now, obviously, with the election going on, there's really not much to update. Obviously, I'm sure you probably know, but there had been negotiations between the Democrats and the Republicans, and they couldn't come to an agreement. So we wait not only for extended unemployments or boosted unemployments, but also for the next stimulus check. But there was one thing that I needed to clear up from last night, and that is I gave the right answer, but I didn't give enough detail, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to clear up what I was saying. So what happens when if you have, or you're collecting regular unemployment, then you go on to PEUC, then you go on to extended benefits. Now, if you run out of extended benefits, you could qualify for PUA, but only if this happens. And this is what I didn't clear up last night, and I do apologize. I know this like the back of my hand, but yesterday my head was like in another world. I think it's just the time change. If you just came on this video, send me a question if you have any unemployment questions. So I'm actually going to paste this in the chat as I read it, because it's kind of good to get a visual. If I had time, I probably should have done like a screen sharing, but sorry, I didn't. Now, again, this is specifically for Pennsylvania, but I'm 99% sure probably most other states have the same criteria. So what I'm going to do is paste this. So what I said was true, meaning, oh my God, my mouse is just not working for me today. Okay, bear with me. Oh my God. I'm trying to make it clean looking so it's easy to read, but it's not working out for me. Okay. Sorry, Mike. Hey, Mike. Welcome back. You see my dog? There's my dog. I know you were asking. Do you think we will get the $1.9 trillion bill passed or the $2.2 trillion? That's a good question. If I don't know, hopefully they'll meet in the middle. Her name is Lexi. She's 6 years old, and she's a big baby, although she protects us at the same time. So yeah, that's a good question. You know what? I think I'm hoping that they would meet in the middle, but obviously they've had 4 months to talk about this and meet in the middle. So, like I said, hopefully they'll just meet in the middle. But, you know, I think it depends on who is not only president, but who also is head of the, the House and the Senate. You know, I think I said last night that if the Republicans, if Trump wins and then the Republicans are in charge or have the majority in the House and the Senate, then we'll probably be looking at more of the 1.9. However, if Biden wins and the Democrats are majority in the House and the Senate, then we're probably looking at a 2.2. But I'm sure, just like everything else in life, I'm sure we'll be surprised. I just hope they pass something soon. I really hope they pass something soon and get these benefits extended, because it's ridiculous that we're having to wait this long. And anyway, I don't think I can make this look pretty. Oh, I can't even send it all because it's too long. So let me break this up. So yeah, I'm going to be posting something in the chat. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I can't even post. All right, bear with me. Sorry. Okay, so PUA. Okay, so we have a situation where you collected unemployment, whether it was, maybe from last year and carried over, or it started at the beginning, during the pandemic. And once you run out of regular unemployment, you go to PEUC, then you are on EB. When you exhaust EB, you can apply for PUA. Now, there are parameters around that. You could definitely apply, and I urge you to apply for PUA, but there are some sort of restrictions. And those are, I'll read you the example that I posted in the chat, is PUA program pays for 39 weeks. So unfortunately, the situation, you can't get unemployment, PEUC, EB, and PUA for the entire length of everything. That and the fact that PUA does expire at the end of the year. December 26th, I believe, is the last day that you can file for PUA as well as PEUC. So PUA pays for a total of 39 weeks. So what you need to do is, starting, if you were collecting unemployment, whenever it was, starting February 2nd is when you have to start counting to see how many weeks that you have collected so far. So if you started from the beginning, you have to go back to February 2nd and count however many weeks you've gotten paid, regular unemployment, and extended benefits. You do not include the weeks that you were paid PEUC, just like in the example that I posted in the chat. And what you have to do is take your 39 weeks, subtract the amount of weeks that you collected unemployment and extended benefits from those 39 weeks. And however many weeks you have left, hopefully you'll have some, is the amount of weeks that you can collect for PUA. So that is one thing that I did not specify last night to Kelly, and I apologize for not doing that. So yeah, that's something very important. But like I said, unfortunately, PUA is going to expire at the end of December, as well as most of the other programs. And like I said, it's a shame. Has everyone that's on this live received their LWA payment? If you're new to the live, definitely ask a question, any kind of question that you have regarding unemployment, and I will try to answer that for you. Oh, good, Kelly, you're here. Yeah, I totally apologize that I didn't mention that last night. I don't know how I forgot to even include that. So you have gotten paid 39 weeks. Okay, yeah, I was worried about that because I think you did say that you started collecting regular unemployment in January, I think you said. Yeah, again, I'm trying to keep this relatively a clean channel. But it's absolutely, I don't even know what to say. The fact that they haven't passed anything is, obviously they're not looking out for the American people. And you lost your job at the end of January, which is the worst possible time to have lost a job. Yeah, and you know what's funny? Wow, wait, I was going to ask you about Delaware County. So because of the closing of Delaware County, my husband actually asked, because I was talking to him about Delaware County. Are the schools, I guess schools, are kids still allowed to go to school, or are they making the kids just stay virtual? Because in the next 2 weeks, our kids are supposed to go back to like a hybrid thing. So I was kind of curious about that, if you even know. And if you don't, no big deal. So let me know what questions you have. And in the meantime, I'm going to go onto the famous Facebook page of PA, Department of Labor and Industry. Now, if you're not in Pennsylvania, feel free to ask your question anyway, and I will be sure to attempt to ask it. And I will be honest, and if I don't know the answer, then I will let you know that. Yeah, I'll be honest. The only thing I had planned to say was the PUA stuff, because I didn't have any time to really prep. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping questions will start to come in. So Kelly's saying, sounds like we will be getting the balance of loan. School is virtual. I'm heading over to a friend's house with an 8-year-old in school. We'll ask when I get back. Yeah, I mean, no worries. We were just curious. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, hopefully. Oh, LWA. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Well, at least you got that, which thanks. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but what can we do? So what do you guys want to talk about? Not many people are joining today like last night. And I understand it's a new channel. I'm going to try to do this every single day at 6 o'clock Eastern time. And try to get your questions answered. And obviously, as usual, I am on the Pennsylvania Facebook page. And as usual, and it's sickening to read, which is why I try to avoid this page. But from what I'm hearing from other people in other states, the Facebook pages are the same in that, people are talking about getting on welfare. People are talking about becoming homeless, not being able to pay their bills, their cars being repossessed. And again, it's sickening that they haven't passed anything. Hell, they should have been on like stimulus package number 3 at least. I know I had heard that Nancy Pelosi is trying to pass something now, and then it's something else again, in the beginning of the year. But, how many times has she have not been so truthful in the past? Okay. Mike says, what will the holidays look like without a stimulus? Totally. Exactly. As well as the stores. Exactly. I mean, you talk about screwing the economy, and I need to do more research on this because I know that people are talking about, like some economists or whatever, talking about what will happen to the economy when people, or if people don't get another stimulus package or a stimulus check. To be honest with you, I don't even care about the stimulus check. I just want unemployment to be extended because, number one, that's a heck of a lot more money. And number two, it gives people, at least they know that some sort of payment is going to be coming in the next couple, weeks, months, or however long they extend it. I mean, a stimulus check, okay, thanks for, $1,000 or $1,200 or whatever it is. I know that the Democrats are looking at exactly what it was before, $1,200 for an adult, $500 per a dependent. And the Republicans are looking at $1,200 for an adult and then $1,000 for a dependent. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. I haven't... So Kelly says, I haven't gotten it either. Oh, wait. You haven't gotten you haven't gotten LWA? Kelly? Oh, stimulus 3. Yeah. Yeah, we should be on stimulus 3. Oh my gosh. I was paid probably 2 weeks after we were supposed to get paid. And I think I got like 6 $300 payments at one shot. But again, I was paid like 2 weeks late. But that's bizarre that you haven't gotten paid all of it. And that sucks, because it's like, you don't want to pay bill because you don't know if the money's going to be here or not. And that's so frustrating. Good luck in your phone interview. Seriously, I hope everything works out, because I know, oh my gosh, I know how frustrating it is to, you send out so many applications and then it's so, what's the word? It's just so depressing. Like, you put out so many applications and then you don't hear anything, on top of trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the unemployment, on top of, God forbid, if you have to reach unemployment because you have a question, you're spending your days and hours, trying to call the unemployment office when you should be spending that time looking for a job. And it's like a no-win situation. Oh, you never got all of it, only 1,200. So that would be 4 weeks? Oh, that's so weird. I know interviewing is the worst, because it's like, oh God, I hate it. Especially the recruiters, because it's like they kiss your butt one day because they want to, put you in for a job. And I guess if you're not the right fit or whatever, they don't even respond to you, like, ever, and it's like, at least tell me if I'm in the running, or, if I'm not going to get interviewed. Like, give me something. Yeah, it's so frustrating. How many weeks were we able to get? I got that on the dates. We got paid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they blow you off. At least tell me if I'm not in the running. Totally cool. Just let me know. And that goes for not just recruiters, but HR departments as well. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we got paid for a total of 6 weeks, and I will put the dates in chat. So hopefully, if there is some sort of stimulus boost, I think that's the right terminology. Hopefully it would be retro to September 12th, going forward. And that's what I'm praying. But God, they just need to pass something now. I mean, because, there are people that are saying that if Biden wins, then there may not be anything until February. And if that's the case, then that's crap. But one thing that I am confused about, and when I think about it, I do research on it, and everyone's talking about, for the PFUC, we got the extra $600 a week, which is great. And like I said, the Democrats are talking about extending that 600, whereas the Republicans want to decrease it to 400, which is fine. But one thing that I haven't heard is, what about extending the existing programs like PEUC or extended benefits or PUA? Like, I'm not hearing anything about that. And that's frustrating. That's frustrating to me, because, and I'm sure it's in there. In fact, I think it was yesterday, I tried to look up Nancy Pelosi's proposal, like a one-page document, because obviously I'm not going to read all however many pages there were. I think the HEROES Act was like 1,800 pages. Yeah, not going to read that. Wait, you know what? I think I copied what I found. But yeah, so what I was looking at looked like it would just extend it through January, which is, I mean, that's not going to help us now. Total amount. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, Kelly says it's going to court, the election. Oh yeah, the election is going to go to court no matter who wins. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's going to get their attorneys. Everyone's going to I know it's a shame. Like, no matter what side you're on, I just feel like this country's divided, and it's a shame. It really is a shame that, you know, that I feel like it's not a civil war that's being dramatic, but like, I do feel like that there's two sides to this country, and I don't like that. Yeah, 1800 pages. I know. Like, how do you even start to review something like that? That's just ridiculous. Mike says they stated if Trump wins, we get something soon. Biden wins, we will be in January, so they say. Yeah, and I do think that, I mean, let's face it, I don't like it, but obviously everyone's focus right now is winning. Not the American people. But yeah, I agree. If Trump wins, I do feel as though something will get out quickly. Now, it doesn't mean I like him or don't like him. It has nothing to do with that. I do think that, um, something will happen quickly and hopefully they have nothing else more important to talk about than the economy and obviously Corona. Good old COVID-19. Yeah, it is disgusting. The division is, I have teenagers and they see it, like it's so weird. And it's weird hearing from a teenager because they tell me what their classmates are saying, well, I don't like this president because of XYZ. I don't like this president because of, XYZ, whatever. And it's like, you don't even have a freaking clue because you're a teenager, right? Like, anyway, whatever. Trump wins, it will come quick. You can't be honest about everything. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree that if he wins, it will. Gosh, I hope. And the only thing that makes me hesitate agreeing with that 1,000% is Nancy Pelosi. Like, she's been, again, like, I don't want to, this has nothing to do with I'm a Democrat or Republican or whatever. Like, I'm going to stay neutral, but facts are facts. And, from what I've been, doing some research on, Nancy had the bill and, she wanted additional money to help the Democrats' budgets because apparently some Democratic states maybe didn't budget accordingly. So they're trying to, now this is pre-COVID, they're trying to get some extra money in with that bill, which is fine. I mean, you could try all you want, and I'm not, saying that she's doing anything wrong, but, the Republicans, Stephen Mnuchin, can say, heck no, we'll fund things post-COVID, but nothing pre-COVID, right? Yeah, so if there's one thing I want to be clear about, I'm staying neutral. I'm not going to, have a voice a favorite or, if I'm going to bash someone, I'm going to bash both, right? Because I want to stay fair to everyone. Yeah, Wolf spent the budget out big time. I don't even, how does he sleep at night? Right? Like, how? And I know that I do feel bad for the people at the unemployment office in the state of Pennsylvania because the reps that I've spoken to, and in the beginning I spoke to a lot because you have questions, you don't get paid, you got to figure out what the heck's going on. I don't know how they do it, but I know what's his name, Secretary Alexiak or whatever. He does sound sincere. I do believe that people in unemployment want to get their people paid. Obviously, it has nothing to do with Governor Wolf. I mean, it does, but like, how should I say this? I feel as though the unemployment office wants to get people paid. Governor Wolf, that might be a different story. They all need to be bashed physically. Wolf is the wealthiest governor in the nation. Is he really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh God. I don't know. Hopefully one day I'll be able to come on this live stream and have some good news and regarding the stimulus package as well as the unemployment. But scary driving that Jeep. Does he? I guess he has a Jeep, huh? Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. Let me see if I can find anything interesting on the PA site. You know what I need to do is get these people that are asking these questions on Facebook onto my live stream, and I can help answer some of these questions. And oh, he's doing Jeep commercials? Because I haven't seen him if he is. That's crazy if he is. But I guess nothing would surprise me, actually. Yeah, because I feel like what made me want to start this channel, and I wish I would have done it sooner, is I started to reply to people on the Facebook page, and I'm like, well, why am I mean, obviously I work, I have to deal with unemployment issues for my husband. Obviously, I can't just sit here and reply to everyone. So I decided to create this channel. And I wish I would have done it sooner, because I think I would have been able to help clear up a lot of things sooner. But unfortunately, I created it now. And I'm sure that once something gets passed, it will probably be as confusing as it was before. So hopefully I will be able to help you guys, straighten that stuff out. And he is in a Jeep commercial, as Kelly says, and I'm sure he probably gets paid for it too, or maybe they gave him one or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. I'll have to see if I can find it on YouTube or something. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. But all right. Well, it is 6:30. I don't want to take up more of your time, but I do appreciate you being here. Again, my plan is to come back live from 6 to 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, just to chat about unemployment, chat about stimulus, chat about whatever you want to chat about, and obviously, most importantly, to answer your questions. And if there's something else, I feel really bad because I didn't prep for this, and I do apologize. And if there's something else you want me to research or we can talk about, it's totally cool. I figure this is might be better than watching the news. If you're in the state of Pennsylvania, I do call into the town hall every Thursday at 1:00. So if anything earth-shattering comes out of that, I will definitely share that. Unfortunately, there really hasn't been anything significant. So that's why I really haven't shared much. But thank you, Mike, for your thank you. I do appreciate that. And Kelly, thanks for being on tonight as well. Political commercial on TV, not ads for Jeeps, just to be clear. Oh, okay. Now I'm really going to have to watch that. I'm going to see if I can find it as soon as I get off this live. Watching you is 10 times better than watching the news. Oh, thanks, Mike. And you're out in California. So thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm just rolling with this, kind of saying whatever comes to my mind. But like I said, if there's anything, you want to research or you want me to research, definitely let me know. And, if anything else, it's a place to safely vent, because sometimes, we have our days. And Kelly, I know what it's like to, I was laid off 10 years ago, actually, when, we kind of went through something similar, and now my husband's going through it this time. So the interview process is so stressful, and he's dealing with it right now, and it's awful. So, oh, you're welcome. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night.